Hey Fragrance fam, it's me Izzy back in the AFI Project Lab, and today we're going to be talking luxury. So we have used the word luxury a lot in our prior videos, whether making luxury candles, luxury soaps, luxury reed diffusers, but what does that actually mean? When it comes to luxury, there's a couple of different definitions, and I'm going to break it down for you guys today so you can make your very own luxury candle. So when I say luxury, I'm basically thinking about two things: both an item's actual price point and its perceived value to the customer. So with those definitions in mind, how do you make a candle, basically an everyday household item, into a luxury item? So I am going to show you, while I work on this candle, how to use your creativity, some branding, and the right supplies to make a luxury line of candles. So before you even go forth with all your branding and deciding that you want to have a luxury line, you want to make sure that all of the supplies you're using are high quality. Having high quality supplies to begin with gives your candles that high-end feel from the start. I usually tell people to avoid Amazon if they can, just because it's a mixed bag, it's a marketplace, same for many other marketplaces online. You want to source your candle raw materials from reliable vendors. That goes from wax to your containers to your wicks and of course, your fragrance. It helps to do a little bit of research beforehand just to find out if these manufacturers, whether it's for wax or fragrance, are providing all the proper documentation with what they sell. For fragrance, you want to look to see if they have IFRAs, if they have an SDS or an EU allergen report. That'll let you know that the manufacturer is reputable, they care about their customers, and they care about what goes in their fragrance. Same for wax. When it comes to picking a wax for a luxury candle, you want to be really granular about what kind of waxes you're using. Pay attention to what they're made of, pay attention to where they come from. For example, some waxes just have a higher label appeal, which improves the perceived value of a luxury candle. Right here, I've got our AFI Premium 4600 soy wax in our melting pot. Soy has great label appeal. It really stands out on shelves. A lot of customers look for it because it has that natural vibe to it. And then when it comes to wicks, when it comes to containers, the same rules apply. Be a little bit picky about where you're getting your supplies from. And doing so can often make your cost of production go up a little bit. If you're buying quality things, you're going to be spending more money to make your candle. But remember, we're making luxury candles, so we can charge more for them. From there, you can start focusing on your brand's image. Luxury brands often have a very clear and concise image to them. They usually stay in line with a certain aesthetic, they don't hop around too much. And curating your image basically means aligning your branding, your fragrances, your packaging choices, your social media presence with one clear, concise line of thought, essentially. You want everything to flow with each other. So your customers could buy one of your candles, see your packaging, go to your web store, go to your Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, and it all feels cohesive. So as with any brand, you do kind of want to find a niche and stick with it. Think about like a luxury fashion brand, for example. All those brands kind of have like their signature, like red bottoms. When you see that, you immediately know what the brand is. And you can do the same thing for your candles if you stick with very consistent brand imaging throughout your products. And aside from that, you want to have some degree of transparency with your customers. You want them to know that you're sourcing high quality ingredients. You want them to know that you've put countless of hours of research and development into your product. You want them to know a little bit about you, about what your brand mission is, why you do what you do. A little bit more connection and honesty with your customers goes a long way to getting them to put those expensive candles into their cart. Okay, so from there, picking a fragrance. As I'm sure all of y'all know, a candle's fragrance is considered one of the most important aspects of it. Design, color, these things are very important, but when customers buy a candle, they're looking for the fragrance. When it comes to mass market candles, that's pretty much the only reason they're buying it. They want their home to smell like apple pie. But when it comes to buying luxury candles, not only are they looking for a scent that speaks to them, they want it to feel like they're living a certain lifestyle. They want that scent to put them in a certain atmosphere, put them in a certain mood. That'll play a big role in how you pick fragrances. Now, not all fragrances fit into a luxury line. I'm thinking about like bubblegum, green apple, like lemon lime, a bleach covering smell. Like those things are great for their own applications, but at the end of the day, they just don't fit the luxury feel. And why is that? It's because they're not super complex. When I say complex, I mean going from the top to middle to bottom notes. It can feel pretty flat. Doesn't mean they're not great fragrances for certain applications, but when it comes to luxury, you want to look for fragrances that kind of take you on a journey from top to bottom, and there's a very good balance between all the notes. That's why luxury perfume brands, the perfume is often very expensive. One, yes, because of the brand name, but also because they have master perfumers working on those fragrances and often using dozens to even 100 raw materials in those fragrances. The more raw materials you can expertly blend in a fragrance, the more complex and harmonious it is going to smell. So when it comes to picking a luxury candle fragrance, Not only do you want to look for fragrances with complexity and a well-balanced accord, aka all the notes in the fragrance, you're also going to want to look for fragrances with notes that indicate some level of rarity. And when I say that, I mean notes that we don't necessarily smell in our everyday lives. In my everyday life, even at a fragrance company, I don't really smell natural sandalwood or amber or frangipani, all these fragrances. I can think of all these notes that are beautiful smelling, but I've never smelled them in real life. So when I smell them in a fragrance, it feels very exclusive. It feels like this inside look, like the entire world of fragrance, an entire perfumer's library, and that's what gives a fragrance a sense of rarity. And then, of course, aside from all that, like I mentioned before, you want to be looking for quality in your fragrances. Look for all the necessary documentation, IFRA, SDS, EU allergen, as well as manufacturers that make fragrances specifically for candles. Not all fragrances are going to do great in a candle. You're going to want to look for ones that say manufactured for candles and ones that have notes that'll perform well across the board. If a fragrance isn't really balanced, you're not going to get a good cold and hot throw, which you need both for to make a good first and lasting impression when it comes to your candles. So I have picked one of my favorite examples to make a luxury candle today. Here I've got our Ritz Carlton hotel scent. I love Ritz Carlton because it has like the citrusy notes that'll immediately hit your nose when you smell the candle on cold throw. It has warm, ambery, and musky notes at the base, so it'll leave a lasting impression, have a good hot throw. And this balance is gonna give it a very exclusive feel. It smells like a nice hotel, and I can't think of anything more luxury than a very nice hotel. I'm gonna give it a sniff. I really like this one. It's very bright, but it doesn't come across as like too playful or youthful. It feels luxury. It takes me to a relaxing, soothing, high-end place. Once again, we're not just looking for scent, we're looking for atmosphere. So when you smell a fragrance that you're gonna use in a candle, think about where it's going to take you. All right, so let's say you've picked your fragrance, maybe Ritz Carlton Hotel. From there, you need to be thinking a lot more than just fragrance if you're developing a luxury line. After you find your fragrance, after you've sourced all your supplies, that's a great place to start, but you need to take it even further from there. Start looking at your brand as a whole, start looking at your social media strategy. So as I've been saying, start with something clear and consistent. What is your brand's mission statement? Why do you do what you do? And when you communicate that brand statement, you want to communicate it in a way that represents luxury. When you pitch your candles, when you pitch your products online, whether it is on your web store or the copy on your social media posts, speak as if you're trying to pitch this to a celebrity or royalty. You want to use language that's in line with a luxury brand. You know, the emojis, the text messages, like that text lingo and everything like that has its place, but it doesn't always exactly come across as high-end, if you know what I mean. And on the topic of social media, you want to think about how you highlight your candles. How are you showcasing them? Are you using props that highlights the atmosphere of your candle and the fragrances they have? Think about good layout for your candles, make everything clear. It might help to take a little masterclass or even just some free tutorials on product photography and take a look at luxury brands' posts themselves. See how they align things. What is the center focus? They have the candle, but what else is in the image aside from just the candle? And of course, aside from just the candle, your customers are gonna want to know a little bit about you. Even if you don't show your face, maybe you have your workspace, maybe you set your candle up in your own home or on a little set. Some transparency is great when it comes to a luxury brand. Customers want to feel connected with that luxury, and if they can feel like they're part of a little club with you and you guys are all in like your high-end little apartment or at a high-end hotel together, that honesty and transparency can bring them a lot closer to your products. And selling your candle scent will go very far. Remember, we are taking a candle, an everyday home item that you can buy for very cheap basically everywhere now, into a lifestyle. You are selling a lifestyle when you sell a luxury candle. So think about how that fragrance is going to put your customers into a certain lifestyle. Where will they be when they smell it? Where will smelling it put them mentally? This is the time that you really want to go back to the whole scent and memory connection. It's so tied to our emotions, our moods, our excitement, our relaxation, that you want to focus on all the notes that are going to make customers feel that way. And when you can describe a fragrance in an atmospheric or emotional way aside from just, well, it smells like citrus, you are further selling that lifestyle. You are showing them that this candle will elevate their life, it'll elevate their space, it'll make them feel like they belong to some kind of fancy little club. And that's what your ultimate goal is when you have a luxury brand, is to sell them the lifestyle. I keep saying that over and over and over again, but that really is what it comes down to. Of course, I'm giving all of y'all these tips because luxury is very much in vogue right now, whether it's just the feel of affordable luxury or actually luxury candles. There are little things that we can have in our daily lives that just enhance our wellness, enhance our feeling of excitement and belonging and treating ourselves nicely. That being said, Just because luxury is in vogue right now doesn't mean you have to do that with your brand. Doesn't mean it's the only way to make money as a candle maker. You need to stick with who you are and be true to yourself. And at the end of the day, if you have your marketing and your branding on point, you can basically market any fragrance as luxury. Almost any fragrance. Maybe not bubblegum. I'm thinking about bubblegum. Always remember that whatever your image is, whatever feels true to yourself is going to be the easiest to sell. If you draw inspiration and passion from your own life, your own interests, your own hobbies, it'll be a lot easier to pitch what you're selling, whether it be something fun and kitschy and bubbly and colorful, or something high-end and sleek and luxury and on the cutting edge. And for those of you who do really want that luxury image, let me know if this video gave you some insight on how to create a luxury brand, specifically a candle brand. And if you want to know a little bit more about our Ritz Carlton hotel fragrance, or whatever is going to be popular this spring into summer and even into winter, make sure you check out our socials, follow us on all the links down below. We have a lot of market insights in our newsletter, so be sure to sign up for that. And until then, let us know what y'all would like to see us make next. For now, I'm gonna let this candle cure and maybe take it home so I can live a little life of luxury myself. Bye, fragrance fam.